Okay, that was exaggerated. Take two.
Now, I don't know why haters be telling me to mind my business when they're out here not minding theirs. Shut your mouth and enjoy the tea. We all know you're here for it, sis.
Hi ninjas, how are you guys doing? It's Ogolo, I'm Shongwane aka Miss Fear Focal, running back for entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, almost really welcome. Please do subscribe and of course the bell. I absolutely love it. Do not forget to follow me on Instagram. It's at Owamie Shongwane. Okay. Oh. Y'all don't even want to know what I'm on right now. But anyway, let's go ahead and get on today's video. Today we're going to talk about Nandi Madida, who obviously you guys do know that is Zakes Bantwini's wife. Muga was trending on Twitter, you guys, and they were basically shredding her to pieces, I should say. But at first, you know, when I saw that she was trending, I thought it was something positive. However, I also saw that Nandi Madida should fall, and I was like, oh hell to the no. What did Mughal do now? And when I went to Twitter, guys, I was just super shocked. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk about the tweets that Mughal actually tweeted. Just said, I always say this to young people who work in my company. The ages 18 to 25 years are so critical. If you waste that time being a rebel, wasting your parents' money, being cool, hanging around wrong circles, etc., you waste so much time, and before you know it, you're 30 with nothing to show for your life. Let that sink in, Shibugo. And then she says, I say this as a 32-year-old woman. All the people I know who are successful were all very focused when they were young. Still had fun, but were humble enough to listen to those who had lived a little longer. Listening to my parents' good advice saved me from so much. I say this with love. Life goes by so quick. Every year counts. Minimize your regrets and do the right thing. Take charge of your life. Sending you all love. She then also said, if you're 18 to 25 years, please don't waste your precious life being too cool to work hard. Coolness doesn't pay bills, doesn't help you achieve your dreams, and it certainly won't make you a legend. Be humble and stay focused. The last one she said was, most importantly, it's never too late to change your narrative. Atonement is key. Take responsibility, own your mistakes, and begin to soar. Good luck. I'm excited for our youth. Okay, with a love emoji. Now, the tweet that they actually trended her for was this one. I'll read it again. Said, I always say this to young people who work in my company. The ages 18 to 25 years are so critical. If you waste that time being a rebel, wasting your parents' money, being cool, hanging around rock cycles, etc., you waste so much time, and before you know it, you're 30 with nothing to show for your life. Now, of course, she got trending for this. People wanted her to fall for this. So let me just check something. Yeah, I was actually searching for a lie. I didn't find none. No lies detected by Mish Bubu when it comes to that point, okay? Now, before we get into this, there are some tweets that I wanted you guys to actually hear. I don't think I'm gonna put them up here because there are a lot, and I honestly I don't want to edit too long. So okay, I'll read the first one. This one says, young person, it's okay to be 30 and not have it together. To start at 35 and get there at 40. Lose it and start again at 45. Do you at your own pace. No one has a formula to this life. Please don't kill yourself at 30 cause something you read that made you feel like a loser. She then said, this is provoking people's anxiety. Oh, I mean, this is another person. This is provoking people's anxiety. I hope we learn that there's time and season for everything. Be patient with yourself. Someone then said, this just triggered something apakumias. I'm 30 this year and I will be damned if I disrespect myself and say I have nothing to show for my life just because I don't have a car or house or all these other things that are seen as achievements out there. First of all, I'm alive. Then this other one said, your tweet was fine until you mentioned a specific age. You have made a number of 26 to 30-year-olds who are doing their best to make it feel useless, worthless, and that their lives will never change / they should give up on themselves. Think before tweeting. The last one I'll read from this thread was, some people can easily reach those goals because of privilege. It's not easy for some. Tweets like that make some feel worthless. They forget that people come from different backgrounds. Some are not born with silver spoons in their mouth, which obviously is true, and I will not disagree with that. There are certain privileges. Obviously, some people are more privileged than some. However, with this thread, there's also another thread that I read, and I felt was very, very important for me to read before I give you guys my full thoughts when it comes to this whole situation and issue, okay? So this one said, and I'm not sure if I will put it or not. I'll see you guys, so maybe I'll insert at the end or something. Just listen to me, guys, please. There are a lot of slides and editing takes way too long. And someone was like, don't be lazy, but try editing a video for 2 hours. So this one said, a thread, Nandi Madida is trending because she basically said that don't waste your life, in brackets your 20s, if you have the opportunity to be successful. I 100% agree with it. Sometimes you can't blame Mbeki, Cyril, apartheid, foreigners. I am 35 and I admit I wasted my 20s. Then said, I wasted my 20s because I didn't listen to the right people. No one is saying you should be a CEO at 30. I had an engineering degree by 23. I thought that I was entitled to a job by virtue of being a young SA with a B engineering degree. I didn't apply enough or hustle enough. I got a job 2 years later after getting some internships through a family friend. It felt like all the doors had opened up, the doors to a world of Munati. 25, single, VW Polo, expensive clothes, women. Then said, I spent more money on strange girls than I did on my own mother. I thought I was still young and would be able to make up for it later. I accumulated more debts than wisdom. I opened more legs than I opened books. I visited more clubs than networking sessions. Life seemed good. When I was 28, one of my former varsity friends wanted me to join him in starting a company. I turned him down and watched him grow into a successful businessman, mansion and everything. My mother passed away and I drowned my sorrows in girls, alcohol and clubbing. At 30, I lost my job because the company was downsizing. I had a terrible relationship with my manager, so no good references. So basically, now, son, unemployed youth. I had a mountain of debt, 1,000 regrets, scars from an avoidable car accident, and of course, 2 baby mamas. Car was repossessed by the bank. My friends became distant. The girls dried up. I moved back into my late mother's RDP house in the township. Honestly, looking back at your life and looking deeply into your mistakes will humble you. After a few months of self-pity, I swallowed my pride and started going up and down looking for any job I could find. I had 2 kids I needed to support and 3 other siblings that looked up to me. So choose to reboot and grind. I started working in a restaurant, an engineer with 5 years experience working as a waiter. I learned a lot about work ethic from the Zim guys I worked with. Some of them, I was earning 4K per month, down from 40K, but I was becoming a better man. In my spare time, I used the money I had to do free online courses and boost my CV. I got a good job at a tech company at age of 32. I reconnected with one of my baby mamas. She gave me a second chance and now we're married. At 35 now, I started my own small company and I have extended the RDP house for my siblings in memory of my dear mother. When someone is telling you to not waste your 20s, they are not putting pressure on you. Wake up. Save yourself and others a lot of heartache and stress. Just be focused. Control what you can to the fullest. Got a degree? Keep applying for jobs. Got a job? Show appreciation. Got a good relationship? Don't mess it up. God-loving parents, listen to them. Keep pushing. Whew. Guys, I'm not even going to say too much. I feel like this guy's thread said so much. For me, Nandi did not say anything that was wrong. And I know some people will be like, oh, you're insensitive. People that grow up in sensitive environments, like, too sensitive, at most times, you guys in life, they don't really go far, because I prefer to have people that are brutally honest with me than people that are going to actually sugarcoat everything and make a horrible situation seem like, it's not even that bad when it's a horrible situation. People chose obviously to share only one tweet that Nandi tweeted, and hence I decided to read to you guys the whole thread of the tweets that she was actually tweeting, obviously concerning that, so that you guys can understand that it was not just one tweet where she was talking about, you being in your 30s with nothing to show for your life and whatever. Was it a brutal way of saying things? Absolutely yes. Was she wrong? Absolutely not. That is honestly the truth. And we do understand, you guys, that we are not privileged the same way. Absolutely not. However, you still have people that are very underprivileged, however, yet still goes out there and become the most successful people. So what is the difference between them being, underprivileged and someone who's underprivileged but still talking about, well, I'm underprivileged and that's why I didn't make it, or that's why I'm not making it? Another thing again that I feel like we all need to also learn is the fact that she was basically talking to an 18-year-old to a 25-year-old. Obviously the reference is going to be 30, because 30 is the next mark for someone that is between 18 and 25, obviously going through their 20s. Their first mark, their next mark is 30. Now if you're talking or giving advice to a 30-year-old, you're not going to now tell the person, like, in your 20s, don't waste time. If the person has wasted time, it's time never regained. They're not going to go back to their 20s and fix it. So now the advice is going to be, don't waste your 30s, so that when you're in your 40s, you're not in the same situation that you're in now. As a country, I've said we're way oversensitive, and we can't even afford it, because we ain't rich enough to be this sensitive as a country. I do understand that obviously some people will feel horrible. It all also goes with your mindset. What is your mindset when it comes to certain situations? Someone will look at that tweet that is obviously within their age range and actually say, wow, I need to pull up my socks and I need to work. Well, someone will be like, wow, you're depressing us and whatever. Like, what are you doing with your life, guys? That's the thing that I feel like is very, very important. I come from a very underprivileged background. Obviously, you guys do know, my story. I worked very, very hard to even just have a channel that is over 100,000 subscribers, and I'm working towards even bigger things. Guess what? I'm sure very, very soon YouTube will be my side gig, because I'll have gotten something that is paying me more than this, and I'm working on it, and very, very soon it's going to actually happen. Now, what I'm simply trying to tell you guys is that I got paid. I started getting paid on YouTube, I think I was 27 years old. So I was still in my 20s, but late. I'm 29, I'm turning 30. Oh my gosh, so soon. I'm happy actually to turn 30, I will not even lie. However, I also used to look at my 20s and I'm like, I wasted my 20s. I used to think of it in that way, especially when I was like 25, 26, going to 27. Like, it was horrible, you guys, because I would feel so bad and feel so down. And the thing with me is that the same way I'm brutally honest with other people, I'm brutally honest with myself. Yes, I suffered from depression. However, that for me was not reason enough for me to not have achieved something. You understand what I'm saying? At that time, I felt like I had not achieved anything. Now, I got a second chance with YouTube, because at least I got on YouTube and I told myself I'm not going to waste this opportunity. So I worked like a horse, videos after videos after videos, made enough money that obviously, as I said to you guys, I've started I'm starting businesses outside YouTube, so that at least I know that I'll be more stable and I'll be more set. And it's just God's grace that what I'm doing right now outside YouTube has got higher potentials to pay me way more than what I get now. So obviously, hence I'm saying this will just be a side hustle. But where did it start from, you guys? It started from something small. It started from just looking at an opportunity and taking it, and not letting go and working really, really hard on it. And when someone is saying something, don't always look at it and feel like, this is here to just bring me down, because it's not. Until one changes their mentality, the way they think in life. Honestly, if you still think the way that you thought yesterday, you're going to be where you are today tomorrow. And if where you are today is a good place, then that's good for you. Continue with that mentality. But if it's where you are today is not good for you, change that mentality. People like self-reassurance, like for other people to say it's okay, even if you had an opportunity to can start a business with someone or start a business yourself, you wasted that opportunity. It's okay that you're 35 and you're broke. No, it's not. You need to work, and it's not putting anyone down. It's solely stating facts. We all need to work in this world because no one owes us anything. I don't want to say too much, you guys, but this really touched me, especially looking at the comments. I was like, the tweets and the retweets, I was like, we honestly are a messed up country. Right now, people are so excited that alcohol is going to be sold. How many people are actually sitting down and saying, yeah, finally we can go to stage 3 or stage 2 or stage 1. That business I was looking at, it means that now I can be able to do this, now I can try this and that. Most people are just happy that now they're going to get to buy alcohol legally. And obviously the prices are going to drop, because you all know people have been wasting a lot of money in this illegal alcohol because they doubled, tripled the prices. And yet the same person who today their only thought is, I need to be drunk, I need to drink, and they are somewhere around the age of 29, 28 or 30, 32, they're still expecting that at 40, if they didn't achieve anything. People need now to tiptoe around when they want to give younger people valuable advice, because don't hurt the person who was drinking their youth. No, honey, it just doesn't work that way. But anyway, to each their own. I love you so much, my ninjas. If you're someone that is young, take Nandi's advice. I'm telling you guys, take that advice is the best ever. The best ever. Your 20s are so important, and it's not a lot of people that will tell you the truth, because obviously most people just want you to love them. They don't really care about what is going to happen, but some people actually do. And if being attacked, if saying that means that someone will be attacked by at least 1 or 2 or 3 young people, will have realized that, okay, like at this time I need not to waste my time, then for me I feel like it's definitely worth it. So yeah, anyway, I love you, my ninjas. Stay blessed, and I'll see you guys in my next upload. Bye.